Это Юлия Навальная. Меня не должно было быть на этом месте. Я не должна была записывать это видео. На моем месте должен быть другой человек. Но этого человека убил Владимир Путин.
It is shocking, it's incredibly sad, but there's also a sense of inevitability about this. I mean, Navalny himself had warned, rather his spokesperson had warned that they thought he was being slowly killed in prison. And indeed, you know, the fate of Kremlin critics, the lifespan of Kremlin critics is tragically short. It was astonishing in many ways that Alexei Navalny had survived the attempt on his life. Remember, he was poisoned in 2020, allegedly with Novichok nerve agent that had been sprayed onto his underpants, and his life was only saved because he managed to get to hospitals in Germany, in Berlin. And in fact, it was German authorities were very outspoken in identifying that type of poison. Of course, that's the same poison that we know Russian intelligence agents used in Salisbury in 2018 in an attempt to kill these Skripals. But Navalny, you know, he was in Germany. He had a chance to stay in Germany, but he was insistent that he should go back to Russia, and he did that in 2021, in June 2021, some months after that poisoning. He was arrested the moment he touched down on Russian soil, and he's been in jail ever since. He was serving a 19-year prison sentence in an area called Yamal-Nenets, in a really remote region, sort of central North Arctic Russia, thousands of miles from Moscow and thousands of miles from his wife, his friends, and his family.
I was threatened with the murder of my 6-year-old son. Since then, my persecution has become more intense. A bomb was thrown into my window.
In this inquiry report into the murder of my husband Sasha Litvinenko, Sir Robert Owen found as a fact that Mr. Lugovo and Mr. Kovtun deliberately administered polonium-210 to Mr. Litvinenko, intending and would kill him. He was quite sure that Mr. Lugovo and Mr. Kovtun did so under the direction of others.
Anybody who knew him closer on personal business or matters would probably describe him first as full of life, man who never sleeps, and man who can never probably expire. So the news of his death is a total shock.
Sergei Skripal, a 66-year-old British national, and his 33-year-old daughter Yulia, a Russian citizen, remain in critical condition in hospital, having been exposed to a military-grade nerve agent on UK soil. Detective Sergeant Nick Bailey, a Wiltshire police officer who was among the first to respond to the incident, was also taken ill